warm welcome to the third atelier. So we go farther to the east now. We are together with our Indian ensemble, Karnataka College of Percussion. A warm welcome to you, of course, also. Sivani Sarasvatula from Ingolstadt is here, the singer. A warm welcome to you, and it's wonderful that you are here now and that you replace that you sing because Ramamani cannot be here. I asked also if it's difficult to join in so quickly. And the musician told me that the 5 pieces they perform in concert, they are very known. This is the standard repertoire, so it's quite easy. Every musician, every South Indian musician knows it, and so it's quite easy that you come together. Suma Sudintra plays the veena, and Kartik Mani the gatam, and our Magnus Downer the mridangam. So, is it okay, or do you need a translation or something like that? I think this atelier will be in English. This will be fine. Okay. So, a warm welcome and enjoy this atelier.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here in the morning after a hectic program as today. We are honored that all of you are here. So, as all of you know, Indian music has 2 divisions or streams of music. One is Carnatic, one is Hindustani. We have a musical tradition which goes back 2000 years. Till about the 13th century, we had only one music, Indian music. We never had Hindustani and Carnatic music. When the Persian invasion happened, it happened mostly in the northern India, not in the South India. So they brought in a lot of musicians as court artists, the Persians, and they influenced the music of India at that time, and that's how the Hindustani music started with many more instruments and all that. But in South India, we never had this invasion of foreigners, so the purest form of Indian music stayed back in the southern part of the country, and which we call it as the Carnatic music. So that's a very big classical music tradition for both Karnataka and Hindustani in our country, as you would have it in the Western music. We have a huge musicology which backs us to do our performances. So we have a lot of boundaries. We perform within those boundaries, but over centuries we have pushed those boundaries, and it's like a flowing water. It just grows. The music has grown. Like if you listen to a music of about 50 years back and listen to a music of present time, there is a difference. But the difference is very subtle, it's still within the grammar of whatever we do, the musicology, but still there are improvisations which we have incorporated. Carnatic music, I would say, is more closer to the jazz music of Western countries, where there is a lot of improvisation which happens. Though we have a lot of compositions, we do perform the compositions, but we add on a lot of our own to the music, and that's what makes some musicians very popular, some musicians not so popular. So that's how it works. We will begin with maybe all of you joining in singing with us. We usually have our beginning lessons in a raga called Maya Malagola, but as it's going to be little difficult for you people to hear that, we will do it in the C major scale. That's our Shankarabharanam. So we will join us in singing the beginning lessons. Maybe at the end of this session, we will teach you a small composition which is very close to your Western music. We will start with Shankarabharanam. You can join us. Yeah. We will also start with a meditative Om for the 3 times. If you can all close your eyes and join us to sing the Om with us in the beginning?
We see many people nodding when she said Om, so I think a lot of people are familiar. Shall we all do it once more?
So the first syllable is sa. Can we all try? 1, 2, 3.
Sa.
Sa. Now.
So basically, we never do these syllables like straight notes. It's always with the semitones, which makes our music what it is. That's a very important thing. The oscillations in our music, what we call as gamaka. Oscillation would be an easier word for you people to understand. So these are the semitones which make our music. Without that, there is no Carnatic music.
So first we will show the plain notes and then we'll show it with the gamaka.
Everyone together.
Yeah. Sa. Louder, please.
Wonderful. Please be louder.
Yeah.
One more time, sa. Second note is re. Okay. Again re. First note. Second note. Third note. Ga. First note. Again. Easy. Ma. First one.
is the 7 notes and this
Then
is
last
the
one.
scale.
Last one is
Okay, so we'll start from the beginning.
We'll do the whole thing 3 times.
That's the only.
Now, we do ascending, we do descending.
So
So
we
we
come back
start
from
with
Sa.
So the notes will be again higher.
So, fine. We'll do once go ascending and one descending only once.
Okay. Now I'm going to take a video, so make sure you all sing well.
They're all already singing so
I know,
well.
but no mistakes.
Okay, we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. So basically, what I'm trying to say is music is one. Music has 12 notes and all over the world we can connect with music at any given time. But the way we handle these swaras is what is different. So we'll just show you briefly how we handle these swaras in a very Carnatic way, using the ornamentation, the embellishments. Just play a Shankarabharanam for 2, maybe 30 seconds, and she will sing, and then we will show you what is it makes Carnatic music. Yeah. Support of the previous notes, the notes above them, so it's never in the space of where those notes are. Like for example, if I can tell you, on the piano you have those notes fixed, but in these instruments there is a scope for us to take it from the previous note and come back from the next note. As we running short of time, I won't go into the details of this. Just briefly about the two instruments we are using in this concert. One is the veena and the other one is the ghatam. Veena is one of the ancient Indian instrument. The whole of musicology of India, of Carnatic music, Hindustani music is based on the veena. Right now we use the Saraswati veena. This is a little different version of the Saraswati veena. It has the big pot-like thing both the sides, which I have avoided for the traveling purposes because it easily breaks into pieces if we carry that. It's very difficult to transport them. The veena is completely handmade, and no two instruments, they look alike but they don't sound alike. Even if we have very few instrument makers in India who make these specific instruments for our own specification. And in South India we have 4 different states which makes different veenas, which all sound very different from each other. Basically we use the jackfruit wood. Jackfruit wood is very good for the musical instruments, because even our mridangam is made out of jackwood and the veena, and that has porous wood which is very good for the musical quality which it produces. The ghatam is also one of our ancient instruments. It's made out of clay pot, I think, which Karthik will speak about. We will take questions at the end of it. This is briefly about the instruments, and I think I'll give it to Karthik to start talking about a little bit about the mridangam and the ghatam, and then maybe konekol, which. Okay. So basically, we sarigama painasare konekol copy madisare. So it relates. Okay.
So, as Sumaji said, there are 2 kinds of music in India. It's divided as North Indian music and South Indian music. Same way the melody is divided, the rhythm is also divided into 2. The North Indian system of rhythms, of saying the rhythms, is called bols. B-O-L-S. Can I? 1, 2, 3. What's it called? Bols. Okay. The South Indian system of saying the rhythm language is called Konnakol. So basically it's divided into 2, bols and Konnakol. The main difference is the bols is derived from an instrument called tabla. So which you all know, most of it is derived from tabla. The South Indian rhythm language is derived from the mridangam. The instrument is called mridangam. Not yet, sir. He said the opposite. Mridangam, he said. I saw your mouth. Don't worry. So this is a South Indian instrument. The difference between the 2 rhythmic structures is the South Indian rhythm structure is very, very, very complex structures we have. There is a reason behind it. Because you see this instrument mridangam, it doesn't have long tones. Tim, ta, tum, pum, ta. So that way, the rhythm is also developed to be very complex, playing more notes. But in North Indian, tum, tum, da, din, din, na, na. So the complexities are less. They put more effort on the melody part of it. So the South Indian, we have very, very complex structures because it doesn't ring so much. Are we clear? Understood? So maybe Magnus can teach something for you guys.
You do it wonderful.
Do it. Come on, Magnus.
Okay, maybe we'll do one thing. We'll do a structure.
Yeah.
Let's do a structure for them. Okay, something they can take home. We'll do something quickly. Okay. Ta, ka, di, na. Ta, ka, di, na. Ta, ka, di, na. Together. Ta, ka, di, na. 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 Amazing. Fantastic. We'll do this. Eins, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. For one is ein?
Yeah.
Eins. Eins?
Eins.
Okay, I say, then you say. Eins, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. No, you have to say eins also. So, eins, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina.
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 Eins, taka, dina, taka, dina,
What's for
taka,
two?
dina.
Zwei.
Zwei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina.
Zwei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina.
Zwei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina.
Zwei, taka, dina, taka,
together.
dina, taka, dina.
Eins, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Zwei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina.
Eins, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Zwei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Drei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Vier, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Eins, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Zwei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Drei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Vier, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Eins, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Zwei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Drei, taka, dina, taka, dina, taka, dina. Vier, taka, dina, taka,
Okay,
dina,
now.
taka, dina.
Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Comes no? Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Okay, now this is. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, stop.
Eins,
Zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta.
zwei,
We
drei.
can do
Eins, eins.
last one.
What? How about?
Two.
No, I was thinking. No, we can do eins, zwei, drei. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Yeah, we can do that. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Taka, dina, ta. Super. Now we have to say the whole thing now.
I want to explain what we were just doing and why we were doing it. Okay.
It's on.
My voice is a little bit cracked, I'm sorry for that. So you probably were wondering what we were doing and what we were discussing here. So first of all, we did some gestures with our hand. This is called tala, or tala. So we are showing basically the rhythm or rhythmic time cycle. It's a little bit comparable to our German Takt art, but it's not really a takt, because really we have to understand the Indian rhythm cycle as a cycle, also als Kreislauf. Das ist sehr wichtig und vor allem auch die Anzahl der Subdivisions, und das möchte ich kurz erklären. So we did right now a tala which is called Adi Tala. which consists basically of 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So you can compare it to 2, 4, 4 bars, but in your mind you have to divide it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. So here already starts the math of South Indian rhythm. So this is traditionally called Chatushra Chati Dhruvatala.
Aditala.
Aditala.
Chatushra Chati
Triputatala.
Triputatala. Okay, perfect. Chatushra Chati Triputatala. So if we switch the first part of 4 beats to 5 beats, can you show it?
Kanda Triputa.
Exactly. So we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 beats.
So we use the same structures of the gestures to build rhythm cycles of different length. There are even way more talas and structures we use. And on top of this, we add a second layer of rhythm, which is very different to the Western understanding of rhythm. So there's basically a second rhythm layer. In English we can say subdivisions, in Deutsch einfach also Unterteilungen. Sagen wir mal die kleinst sinnvolle mögliche Unterteilung. So in a cycle of 8, if we divide each in 4, what we did right now, Kartik, can you just show how it sounds if you divide every beat in 4 syllables?
Taka dinna, 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 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so that's 32 subdivisions for one rhythm cycle. And this is the base for our calculations rhythmically. And there we were starting to discuss because, can you say the time again? Time what we did? 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, taka dinna da, taka dinna da. We do first beat, taka dinna da. So if we keep the same speed, it won't come to the end because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which come basically to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are missing out 4 letters. So that's why we decided, okay, let's do the last portion of 4 syllables, takadina, just half speed. Then we end on the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Takadina da, takadina da, takadina 1. So a very simple idea or also eine einfache Möglichkeit zu zeigen, wie in Indien oder in Südindien vor allem die Rhythmen kalkuliert werden, so the calculations. This is a very basic form. Maybe you can show a more complex form of calculation.
We'll do it. Let's them get everything first ready. Then we'll do the calculation. You and me can do something.
If you want, just try the tala as well. First,
let's get the takadinata, finish that, then we go to the
With the tala.
No, with the tala we'll go and take
They can do it. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see? Okay, you're doing the konakol, I help you with the tala.
Let's do the whole konakol 2 times and then we do the tala.
Okay, perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, takadina, 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 2.
Takadina, takadina, takadina 3. Takadina, takadina, takadina 4. Takadina, takadina, takadina
1, 2, 3, 4. Takadina ta. Takadina ta. Takadina ta. Takadina ta. You stop at ta, okay? Let's do the last line because that's a little confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Takadina ta. Takadina ta. Takadina ta. Yeah, you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Takadina ta.
No. Let's start from the beginning, the whole thing.
That's it. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Takadina, takadina, takadina 2. Takadina, takadina, takadina 3. Takadina, takadina, takadina 4. Takadina, takadina, takadina 1, 2, 3, 4. Takadina ta. Takadina ta.
Takadinata. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Eins. Takadina, 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 zwei.
Louder.
Takadina, 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 drei. Takadina, 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 vier. Takadina, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Takadina, ta. Takadina, ta. Takadina, ta.
One last time for the video. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start.
Eins. Takadina, 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 zwei. Takadina, 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 drei. Takadina, 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 vier. Takadina, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Takadina, ta. Takadina, ta. Takadina, ta.
Fantastic. Now, Tala. We'll do them.
Just
1. Clap 1. This is 2. 2. Can you see? Then 3, 4. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4.
3, 4. 2.
Okay, now this is 1. The other one is
5, 6, 7, 8.
simple. Okay? So together, let's try to put.
2, 3, 4.
Very good. Most of them got it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She knows.
2,
We will relate
3,
this to Shankarabharan.
4,
Yeah.
Sorry.
6, 7, 8.
Shabash, super. Okay, so we'll do some konako, you and me.
what is the time?
We are done, I think, no? I don't know.
We have time. Huh?
Arek?
Allah. We'll do.
Okay, we can do the talam with the konako, she said.
No, we'll do. First pallu line ನಾವು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಜೊತೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಕೊನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ.
ಎರಡೇ ನಿಮಿಷ.
You want to play mridangam with this? Play something with that. Maybe we'll do Kono. You want to sing? I can do Kono.
Okay. We will do a short composition which is called a Tilanam, it's a very rhythmic thing, and it uses a lot of konekol, what he is going to sing along with that, and then he will continue to do a small konekol presentation.
Questions and answers?
Yeah.
I always thought that the veena was a violin played with the bow.
No. It comes under the string instrument category, violin. But the thing is, in India, the violin was introduced by the Britishers. Till then, we never had our own, though we had a instrument called dhanurveena, which is a bowed instrument, which was very similar to the earlier version of the violin. But the violin, what we are using in our music right now, is from the Western country. We have taken it. The veena is very original to South India, as I told you. It's completely, it belongs to the South Indian culture and Carnatic music.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
If you want to ask about food also, we are okay to answer.
And in which religious context is the Vishnu used? In
Which?
religious context?
Yeah. What religious context is what is used?
This music?
Music?
Music.
Okay.
Basically, it's a very Hindu tradition. It's practiced by Hindus mostly, and also the South Indian music developed. It's got a very spiritual tone to it, because most of our compositions are in praise of the various gods we have, or something connected with the Ramayana, Mahabharata, the big epics of our country. The South Indian music is very Hindu oriented, but a lot of other religious people also practices this music right now. Because as a musician who is practicing over 50 years, I can tell you it's beyond religion. Music has its own, this music is so well developed and it has such a good structure. There is so much you can understand and take it and put it in your own music. For example, he himself is doing it, and then we just came from Netherlands, and there are a lot of musicians who learn a lot of Carnatic music. So it's gone beyond religion, I would say. Yeah. But it's basically has Hindu traditions, yeah, Hindu roots, yes.
I would just like to add to whatever Sumaji said. I think the composers and the compositions that have been, that we still practice till date, these compositions have been made by the composers while they were on their path of liberation.
Spiritual
so
liberation.
It was not composed for them to perform somewhere, rather it was a very inward journey of the composers, and today we are just performing it, but back then it was composed as in their path of liberation. So that's the history behind it.
Yeah.
I have the question. By working with your program, I saw that you sing in different South Indian languages, Sanskrit, but also Kannada and Telugu. So how does this come? And I wonder if one piece, for instance, the Ganesha piece, is it always then sang, I don't know, was it Sanskrit in the same languages?
So basically the compositions what we are performing right now were popularized by the Trinity, what we call as the three important people, Tyagaraja, Muthuswami Dikshitra and Shyama Shastri. These were the three people who popularized these compositions. So Muthuswami Dikshitra to a large extent composed in Sanskrit, Tyagaraja composed in Telugu, and Shyama Shastri did a combination of it. So between the three of them, Telugu is a language, it's a very flowery, beautiful language. Shivani comes from a Telugu background. So it suits very well for the musical qualities what we are looking for. So more than other, in fact the father of Carnatic music, Purandaradasa, composed in Kannada. And we also have many Tamil composers who are composed in Tamil. Basically these are in the four languages. But we have also adopted a lot of abhangs which are sung in Hindi. And we have the bhajans and Meera bhajans. Marathi abhangs, we have incorporated a lot more languages, but predominantly it's either Sanskrit or Telugu, most of the compositions.
And also the feel is devotional. Most of the compositions are devotional in nature.
Because you all have to remember, till about the last century, our music was practiced and performed in the temples. It was all, so because it has that's how it has a very spiritual tone to it.
But
now it is practiced everywhere, we take it all over the world, and we also have what we call a Sabha culture, which is an organization. In South India, most of the South Indians who love Carnatic music have these organizations where they invite only the South Indian musicians. Every month they have 1 or 2 concerts in these places. These organizations have huge halls for performances, so they do that, and that's how the culture has come out of the temples and it's reached out to many more people. You had something to say.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, you wanted to say something.
Oh, man, don't worry.
Yeah.
Wollte nur anfügen, also zu der Sprachfrage. In Südindien sind die die Sprachen, die gerade angesprochen wurden, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam und Tamil, sind dravidische Sprachfamilien, die ursprünglich im Süden von Indien gesprochen wurden. Und Sanskrit kam dann erst später hinzu. Also das ist dann auch noch so ein Unterschied oder eine kleine Unterscheidung zwischen den wirklich der Bevölkerung vom südindischen Kontinent, was aber bis zu 3000 oder 4.000 bis 5.000 Jahre zurückgeht. Also sind unterschiedliche Sprachfamilien dann auch. Deswegen klingen die südindischen Sprachen sehr anders als Sanskrit und natürlich das Nordindische, die durch die Perser dann sehr beeinflusst wurden. Ja.
Sorry for German.
Yeah.
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 The last piece you did for us, it seemed to be something like a battle between you two, a rhythmic battle.
Who won?
Yeah. You have to tell who won.
I want to ask you if this exists in your culture, musical battles between musicians, like in the hip-hop culture.
Yeah.
More than a battle, see, most of the time when we perform, we don't rehearse. We come on the stage and basically I sit with a violinist and a mridangist and a ghatam player and we start performing. So it's a healthy competition, I would say. It's not a war. It's because there is so much of interaction which happens, because most of our accompanying artists, the co-artists who play with you, they also know a lot of compositions. For example, Karthik is a percussionist, but he knows the songs. So they understand and then we start improvising. That's what makes our music very beautiful, appealing to people, because it's all spontaneous. It's very spontaneous music. I wouldn't say it's a battle, it's a healthy competition.
Okay. So, okay, to make it more clear for you, I have a different explanation. The songs, these Carnatic compositions are there. The compositions have different sections. There is song, first stanza, second stanza, and in between there are improvisation sections where she might say, okay, I'm going to play something, can you play? So then I try to play, we just have fun with it, I'm trying to see if she can read my mind, I can read her mind. It's just mind game, just having fun with it. So this is one of the things which happens in the composition between the melody and percussion. But in a concert, there is always percussion duets which happen. So there are different things involved in this. First is, sometimes for fun he might play something very complex. I said, okay, you try. And I'll be like, oh, okay, you play, let me try. And if I answer, he'll be happy. He's like, okay, I'm going to give you some more. Let's try. So it's a rhythmic complexities. If one has, it's about individual practice. Maybe I've done 25 years, he has done 85 years of practice. But we have fun on stage. Also, but we have certain rhythmic structures which we know we are going to play to. At the end, we always come together. Whatever we do, and then we play together when we finish together as one. So that's the main concept. Until that, we can have fun. It's not like a battle or something, but we just have musical minds, talk of the musical rhythmic minds.
That's how our music gets layered, because it's several layers going at the same time. It's not one simple rhythm or a simple musical thought we are not playing. We are playing a complex thoughts. So it's very well layered music that way.
May I ask just one question? When did the electronic veena come into the more general usage?
This is a acoustic veena was remaining acoustic till about I would say 1950s, 60s. Most of them used a open mic into it. But after 60s, as I told you, that this culture of going out of the temple and performing outside, so they started using, and of course a lot of guitar influence were there, because what we are right now using is this is specifically made for veena. What the pickups I am using on this particular veena, this has been designed by me, and I have a patent for this veena. And then this was designed by a Russian friend of mine in New York, and he has designed this for the veena. So right now we have a lot of these mics which are being used. Now even on the acoustic veena, what I use back home, I have a pickup similar to this, and most of the professional performers who are all using the pickups, the magnetic pickups on the veena. So it's sort of changed the whole scenario for the acoustic veena.
It's the same as, say, having an acoustic guitar and using a pickup on an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, correct.
Which is a different sound
Yeah, different sound.
an electric guitar.
Yeah.
So this
But then what I feel I have achieved. Battery's gone. You can hear me, right? What we have achieved, at least I have tried to achieve by working with him, playing the acoustic veena and saying, okay, this is the continuity, this is the tone I want. And to a large extent, we have been successful in it. At the end of the day, what music I play comes from within. This is only an instrument which gives me the platform to express my musical thoughts. I think, as long as it sounds sweet and pleasurable for everybody, I think it should be, the technology should be used. That's my take on the whole thing, on the subject.
Ja, ich glaube, wir müssen aufhören, denn die Küche wartet, alle, die hier das Mittagessen bekommen. Ganz herzlichen Dank für das